So good morning class, this first video is for both you chaffinches and woodpeckers because you need to get this idea, really get it ingrained, get it embedded in your head because this is really important for when we move forward. Okay, so chaffinches, you'll be looking at this, but I want woodpeckers just to learn this information today because you're going to use that information when it comes to your work. Okay, so it's going to be a bit, part 2 is the lesson that you're going to do. Right, so chaffinches, you're going to multiply a 2-digit number by 10. It sounds really easy. It is really easy as long as you follow the rules. Okay, so multiply means that the answer you're going to get is going to be bigger. Okay, so hopefully we've now all learned that when things get bigger, numbers need to move columns. Okay, so the answer you get is going to be bigger than the numbers you start with. That's the most important thing. Okay, because we are moving each number or each digit to the left. Okay, so if we're moving numbers to the left, we are going from maybe the tens column to the hundreds column, from the units column to the tens column. Numbers are getting bigger. Okay, as you go left, numbers get bigger, and as you go right, the numbers get smaller. Okay, so every number or digit needs to move to the left, but how many places? Okay, if we are multiplying by 10, each digit or number moves one place. Okay, so units become tens, tens become hundreds, hundreds will become thousands. If we are multiplying by 100, each number or each digit moves 2 places. So units will become hundreds, tens will become thousands, okay? They move at 2 places. And if we are multiplying by 1,000, each unit moves 3 places. So units will become thousands, okay? That's the easiest way to remember it, is look at the number of zeros, okay? So how many are you multiplying by? Multiplying by 10, there's 1 0, 1 place. Multiplying by 100, 2 zeros, 2 places. And multiplying by 1,000, 3 zeros, 3 places. That's the easiest way you can remember it, okay? So look at the number of zeros, excuse me, it will tell you how many places you need to move it by, okay? How many places each digit or each number needs to move by, okay? So, question, what is 10 multiplied by 10? Most of us can do that mentally, but I want to show you what it looks like graphically, because this is what you're going to be doing when it comes to your questions today. You're going to write your hundreds, tens and units columns, and you're going to physically move each digit, okay? And because we're multiplying by 10, each digit moves 1 place to the left, okay? I physically need you to move each digit 1 place to the left, okay? So let's start with the tens, okay? Let's move it 1 place. It goes from the tens column to the hundreds column, okay? So the 1, which represents 110, moves 1 place, 1 column. It now becomes 1 in the hundreds column. The 0 in the units column, because I have to write the number 10 out properly, moves 1 place. Okay, so it goes from the units to the tens column. Okay, so now I'm left with 100, 0 tens. Okay, the answer is 100, but make sure when you write it, okay, your space saver number goes in. The 0 goes into the units column to represent that number, when you look at it visually, it's 100. Okay, so the 1 moves 1 place, the 0 from the units column moves 1 place, and then we put our space saver in to indicate that their answer is 100. We are moving each digit 1 place to the left. Now, let's use the next number. We are going to, this is the question, 13 times by 10, okay? And again, each number needs to move 1 place to the left because we are multiplying by 10. So let's move it. So the 1 moves to there, the 3 moves to the tens column, and we put our space saver in to represent that 130 is made up of 130, and there are no units in 130. So as you can see now, look, each number has moved 1 place to the left. 1's gone into the hundreds column, the units, the 3 has gone into the tens column, and my space saver represents that number is 130. So 130 is our answer. That's what you need to do. So when you do this today with Mrs. Baker or Mrs. Broughton, draw out your columns. Okay, you're going to start with a 2-digit number. It will always end in a 3-digit number. The answer is going to be a 3-digit number. Okay, you need to physically move each number 1 place to the left. Okay, 1 place to the left, 1 place to the left, space saver. 130 is our answer. Okay. Draw it out just like I've done and show me how to move it. Okay, that's the best way of representing it. Okay, you can clearly then see the 110 moves to the 100, the 3 units moves to the tens, and we put our space saver in. Okay, that's the most important, just to finish off to make sure that that represents 0 in the units column. That's what you need to do today if you are in chaffinches. But if you are woodpeckers, this is step one. You need to learn this as well, because now we're going to go on to step 2. Okay, so step 1 is for everybody to learn, and the next video will be for woodpeckers to build upon this. Okay, best of luck.